Alright, Shalom. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praise to Yahweh, Baal Shem Yahweh Shai, Baal Shem Harakakadash, that belongs to the Apostle Elders, the Great Millstone, and salutes on the sea brothers out there preaching his words, sincerity, and truth. Alright, got this article here, do a quick lesson, Bible review. Yeah. Um, this famine of the word. Famine of the word is approaching. Alright. Uh, the doors of mercy, grace, is coming to an end, man. Alright. As Esau prepares his New World Order agenda, all right. One thing on his checklist, he's getting wants to get rid of, so-called free speech, you know. And this article right here basically shows you the coming legislation that's being put forth to ultimately stop the prophets of Yahweh Shem Shai from prophesying, all right. But this is Zero Hedge. All right. I'm start reading this article. Get ready to be muzzled. The coming war on so-called hate speech. Okay? And according to the Bible, the Israelites, you so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans, all right, according to the Most High, was put or is put above every other nation that's on the planet Earth. That's in the book of Deuteronomy 7:6. All right. So all the other nations don't mean nothing to the Most High. All right. The Most High only cares about Israel. All right. And that's the covenant. Well, what the covenant. All right. Of Israel was given. The covenant. The first covenant was the law. The second covenant goes through Yahweh Shai, man. But Yahweh Shai is the Israelite, man, from the tribe of Judah. All right. So the promise, the covenants, all right, the giving of the law, and the service of the Most High goes, is for Israelites, no other nation. So that would be so-called hate speech. All right. Authorized by John Whitehead and Nisha Whitehead via the Rutherford Institute. Whoever would overthrow the liberty of a nation must begin by subduing the freedom of speech. Benjamin Franklin. All right. Beware of those who want to monitor, muzzle, and catalog and censor speech. Especially be on your guard when the reasons given for limiting your freedoms end up expanding the government's powers. In the wake of mass shooting in Buffalo, New York, carried out by 18-year-old gunmen in military gear, allegedly motivated by fears that white race is in danger of being replaced, there have been renewed calls for social media monitoring. Well, that whole thing, mass shooting in Buffalo and these other mass shootings where, the media hypes it up, that's all a psyop, man. That's all. It's all planned by Esau to take away your freedoms, man. In this case, freedom of speech. All right, and ultimately, all your freedoms are gonna be taken away once Esau start mandatoring this Caragna, man. This MOTE, the implant. Okay. Um, like I said before, ultimately, it's the famine of the word. The Lord is about to pull his prophets off the streets, man. About to, shut down these videos on YouTube, man, and the internet. All right, which is prophecy. We'll read a little bit more. As expected, those who want safety at all costs will clamor for more gun control measures, if not an outright ban on weapons for non-military, non-police personnel, widespread mental health screening of the general population and greater scrutiny of military veterans, more threat assessment and behavioral sensing warnings, more surveillance cameras with facial recognition capabilities, more see something, say something programs aimed at turning Americans into snitches and spies, more metal detectors whole body imaging devices at soft targets, more roaming squads of military police empowered to do random bag searches, more fusion centers to centralize and disseminate information to law enforcement agencies, more surveillance of what Americans say and do, where they go, what they buy, and how they spend their time. Hey, that's the time is coming, man. You ain't gonna be to do shit. You know, you got China's out there doing it now, man. The social credit system, man. That's all that what that is, man. To monitor you what you're doing, man. All right. To be a, he saw a big brother, right? You know. But going straight to the scriptures, all right. At one time, the Lord, uh, had Ezekiel prophesied to, Israel, all right. Then when the time and end of the prophecy, end of Ezekiel's going out and preaching, the Lord basically took him off the streets. Took him, made him stop preaching, man. And this is Ezekiel the third chapter. I'm gonna start at the 22 verse. And the hand of the Lord was there upon me, and he said unto me, Arise, go forth into the plain. And I went, and I will there talk with thee. Then I arose and went forth into the plain, and behold, the glory of the Lord stood there as the glory which I saw by the river of Chebar, and I fell on my face. Then the Spirit entered into me and set me upon my feet and spake with me, and said unto me, Go shut thyself within thine house. But thou, O son of man, behold, they shall put bands upon thee, and shall bind thee with them, and thou shalt not go out among them. All right. And I will make thy tongue to cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb. Dumb means not to speak, and shall not be to them a reprover. And that's what we do. That's what starting with the apostles of Great Millstone on down, man. We reprove, we rebuke, okay? For they are a rebellious house. Let's talk about Israelites, so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans. But when I speak with thee, I will open thy mouth, and thou shalt say unto them, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, He that heareth, let him hear, and he that forbeareth, let him forbear. For they are a rebellious house. Okay? So the Lord took Ezekiel off the streets, made him stop prophesying. Amos, what's that? Says the evil time, evil time. Amos, predict. So, Salaki. My phone is tripping. Well, let me get the one at Amos 8. Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but hearing the words of the Lord. And they shall wander from sea to sea, from north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of the Lord, and shall not find it. Okay? And in that article, Esau's pushing that legislation, okay, of you know, so-called, freedom of speech, you know, and that's gonna be just the thing to basically, you know, make us not speak anymore. All right. And that day, the fair virgins and the young man faint for thirst, and his word is known as thirst, man. All right. It's known as water. It's known as water. All right. But I'm gonna close it down right now, and I just wanted to get a few scriptures off. All right, shalom.